Let's start by making a cube, and here we have a cube, and we just give it a reasonable size, somewhat like 90. Height should be like 100. Width should be like 60, and then thickness should be like 10 centimeter. Okay, and we give it a little bit fillet. Then that's it. Okay, and then we just come and collapse it. We need to bring the axis to the bottom, so we come to the axis center, go to the -100 value and press execute, and then we press PSR 0. Okay, so now we have this cube. Now we just come here and duplicate this one. I will make it to my default setting. Okay, now we bring MoGraph cloner, put this cube into the, before doing that we just come and move it like 35 units away, and then put this one into the cloner, and we just select the child first and shift select the cloner, come to the mesh axis center and center parent 2. Okay, so it will move to its original position of the children. Now we select the cloner, come here, and we don't need clone to in Y. We just come and clone it in Z, which is 35. And let's see, we make like 20. Yes. Okay, and now what we'll do is we just come, we create a floor, and that's it. So the one thing now we need to do is we need another cube, and this cube will actually act like a stopper, or not now. Now we just come here and select this one and write it simulation tag. We make it rigid body. The floor we make it simulation tag collider body, and we will give it a static mesh. Similarly, we come to the cube here, and we apply to the cloner simulation tag rigid body. Okay, and this one, the first one we created, if we just press play, nothing happens. So now what we need to do is, first we come here and increase timeline to 500 frames. Now what we need to do is we need to create a velocity in it. So what we'll do is we come here, select the tag, and we come to the attribute editor, and here we have custom initial velocity. We just come here and click this one, and now we need to enter the velocity here. So we will give it like in -86 degree in this p value, which is pitch. So we just come here and let's see what happens. So let's see, it starts to fall on that side. So we just come here, select this tag, and go to the collision, and we just apply it to all. Let's see what happens. See, this starts to fall. All of them starts to fall, but we need to fix its position. I will hide the grid for a while. So what I will do now is I will just create another cube. This cube will act as a blocker, so it should not move too much behind its original position. So we just give it a little space between these two cubes. Okay, and what we'll do is we create another group them, both of them, and we call it like hideout, and we apply the same tag to this one. And what we're doing, we are hiding these things. So let's play now. So what it's doing, it's not moving too much behind it. It's because we create a blocker here. So now see, it's slipping too much, so we need to increase the friction. So what we do is we select the cloner, this tag, and first of all zero out the bounces and increase the friction to 80. Let's see what happens now. See, there's less friction. So now what we can do is we just come here and apply this tag. We need to bake the animation, so what we'll do is we just come here, apply this tag to the cube below it, and collapse the cloner. Now this tag is applied to all of the pieces, so we select all of them. Okay, come to the cache and we give it include collision data, and we just press bake all, and it will bake the animation. Okay, now the animation is baked. Now if we move the cursor, it applies, but we want to bake it on the keyframe level. So to do that, we just come here and select, bring them out first out of the cloner, delete the tag. Let's see, it's working fine. Yes, everything is working fine. Not everything is not working fine. I think before baking the animation we should bring it out. So we just select all of them, clear all cache, and just bring this all the cubes out of the null, delete the null. Okay, and just select all of them and bake all. Okay, so now if we press play, see, everything is working fine. Okay, so now we select all of these cubes, right click, show F curve, and we see nothing is in the F curve. So to see everything, we just come here, show animated. Okay, see, we make a mistake, we need to close it. We just need to select cubes, not the tags. Right click, show F curve. We come to the view, show, we have to deselect this option, show animated. So now it will show you all the cubes. We select all of them, go to the function, bake objects. Okay, here what we have to do is we select all the parameters, and then deselect this, create a copy. We don't need to create the copy, and press OK. So what it does is actually bake the animation on keyframe level. So you can see there's a keyframe here. Okay, and then what we do, come here, delete all of them. We don't need the floor anymore, and this animation is baked, and then you can render it easily. Okay, even you group it. Okay, and you can move it anywhere, it will be working fine. Yeah, so you can create as many copies, and they all will be working similarly, and you can delay the animation as well. So it was just a quick tutorial about creating a domino effect. This effect can be applied in any pattern, like circular pattern, on some path or anything. So the basic concept is how to apply dynamics and create a domino effect. I hope it makes sense.